Hatfield.
Morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Good to see
Appreciate
you.
it.
Ed,
It's
good to see you.
guys.
Can't
Good
wait
to see
till next Friday.
It's getting
This
exciting.
Friday.
This
Oh my
Friday.
gosh! Really?
Yeah. It's creeping right up on us.
It is this Friday already.
Yep. It's always the Friday before
I
the
knew
week of
that.
Thanksgiving.
I knew
always.
that. I lost track.
But yeah, when you lose track of that, then it's easy not
So
to.
that means Thanksgiving's next week.
Right.
I
Yep.
guess
Well,
I should get around to planning that as well.
Yeah, especially since you're hosting it.
I'm sorry?
get your trailer decorated, right?
We'll talk about that after the show as well. We've got a lot to do before the holidays, but you're ready for the parade.
We're ready. Yep. Weather's going to support us.
Good.
Maybe a little bit of rain in the morning, but it's supposed to be balmy and absolutely beautiful in the afternoon. That's important.
Yeah, perfect. Last year was frigid cold.
Cold. Probably one of the coldest
Yeah.
that we've had.
Remember the year we had a thunderstorm at the end?
Oh, I do. Yeah, they were. We have a group that supports us. They were on the radio,
Look at
on
this.
the radio saying, "You might want to step it up. We got a storm coming in."
Yeah.
Well, we're underway. So
Look at this beautiful. I had thought the Drushel's fabricating float was a hot air balloon, but it wasn't. Now there's the hot air balloons.
that's one of the favorites right there.
Has the
Everybody gets excited about
flame
that.
ever taken down any wires?
No.
You know, I have watched them. They're really careful going
Yeah.
underneath the red lights and the power lines and all. Yeah, they're very
What-
very aware of where they are.
What
which
time?
Is a good thing.
What time should folks line up and get outside, come downtown, and pick a spot? Of course, encourage everyone to stop by our local shops and restaurants beforehand.
Right.
But what time does the parade start?
The parade starts at 6:00
Okay.
sharp. The neat part of that is it's after dark. One of the requirements for anybody that has a float, they have to have Christmas lights. And man, by the time it gets just a little bit dark, it really sets the parades off.
How many years have you been doing the parade, Ed?
I've been at this for 32 years.
Wow.
Behind the scenes a lot. I never have been the person that was the spokesperson. I like to get things done behind the scenes, and I was voluntold that I was going to be the the spokesman for the parade, so here I am.
Who are some of your longtime parade entries? Of course, we've seen some familiar faces over the years, but who are some of your favorites over the years?
One of my favorites, just like everybody else, is the hot air. The hot air balloons. That's really kind of neat, and it's funny because when they light those off, people kind of stand back and then act like they're warming their hands.
Oh yeah.
So yep. That's,
You've had a lot of people helping you along with you. Who else works on this?
Yeah, if you don't mind me mentioning. So Julie Bailey Excavation, she takes care of our Facebook and media. Rose Tripp does the registrations and helps organize who's coming down the pike. Her husband, Bob Tripp, he does traffic control. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but the city does a phenomenal job of putting up barricades and everything, but people that want to get from point A to point B at the last minute will move barricades. Bob has, Jimmy's and Phelps, and he has big trucks down there. You're not going to move those, so you can't get out onto the parade route, go that way. Tracy Van Wert, her and Katie Nix, they organize the bands, and they also help, with the flow of the traffic up there. Chris Hatfield, her and our daughters, Evelyn and Alana, they do, so there's flyers that we send home, the few days before the parade to remind everybody of that. Yvonne Principe, he is actually, he's the one that pulls the Santa float. He's got two great helpers, Tim Pipko, Howard McMurtry. There's a lot of, so that's kind of, 40,000 feet, that's the tip of the iceberg, because there's a lot of people behind the scenes that, that then help even, beyond that. So something that you'll be able to see down there. It's just fun competition. Bob Trowbridge hands out the banners, him and his group. You'll see first and second place, best use of theme, best civic group, best use of music, best religious display, and first and second place in the, for the Christmas lights themselves, the use of lights.
Don't park your car on the street. We will tow it.
Right.
We will tow it.
Yes.
I promise you, we will
Yes.
tow it. And you don't want to be that person coming to get in your car and move it at 6:15. It's
Right.
it's awfully embarrassing.
Yep. Yeah. We ask that people try to stay away from Michigan Avenue during the event itself. So.
Anything else people need to know before Friday?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Housekeeping, I think I heard you refer to that a little while ago.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things that we ask, don't throw candy. You know, you can walk it out to the, you know, to the spectators, but don't throw it. Problem is, it's a safety issue. If the
Right.
candy doesn't make it all the way to the kids on the corner, you know, on the curb, then they want to run out and grab the candy. So that's not good. We say that everybody, you need to establish a place that you're going to meet, both before the parade and after the parade for parade participants. It's funny, we've got a group that'll come up. They're the furthest away now that we reach is Florida. They'll come up. I mean, they should know that it's always the Friday before the week of Thanksgiving, but they'll call, you know, Julie or myself or Rose or somebody to find out when the parade's going to be. So there's just people that have certain areas they sit, that, you know, that's where they meet. They want to watch the parade from there, and then they go from there. And they actually have their favorite parking spots.
And it is this Friday, so we look forward to it. Ed, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for all you do to get this parade off and running.
Thank
we'll
you.
see you on Friday.
All right. Appreciate
Thank
all you
you.
guys do.
Ed Hatfield from the Downtown Christmas Parade. More of the show right after this quick break.